Miguel Oliveira says he gave everything to extend his MotoGP career, but in the end, it wasn't enough to secure a contract for 2026. His final race in the Premier class came at the Valencia Grand Prix, closing a 6-year chapter that began with Tech 3 KTM in 2019. Oliveira had signed a 1+1 deal with Pramac for 2025 and 2026, but Yamaha's satellite team activated a performance clause and released him after just one season. His future had been in question ever since Pramac announced that World Superbike star Toprak Razgatlioglu would join the squad. From that moment, it was clear either Oliveira or Jack Miller would lose their seat for 2026. Ultimately, Oliveira was the one pushed out, a decision that took him by surprise. His season had been derailed by a serious shoulder injury suffered at round 2 in Argentina, an injury that lingered far longer than expected. He explained that battling for recovery while fighting to secure his future was emotionally draining. "It was a very humbling experience because nothing is for granted," he said. He arrived with expectations of building a long-term project, knowing both he and the bike needed time to develop. But the injury slowed everything. What should have been a short recovery stretched into months, delaying his adaptation to the bike and his ability to push its limits. Those delays, he said, ultimately cost him his seat. But Oliveira refuses to reflect on his situation with anger or regret. "I know that I gave my best, and that's the feeling I need to end with. I did the best possible to stay, and the best was not enough." Despite a difficult final stretch, Oliveira leaves MotoGP with achievements many riders never reach: 5 victories, 7 podiums, and a pole position, all with KTM. Before reaching the Premier class, he was runner-up in both Moto2 and Moto3. He says he can look back with pride as he prepares for the next chapter of his career with BMW in World Superbike. He reflects with gratitude on the teams and people who helped shape him. "Not many riders have the privilege to win in different categories, and I've been privileged to do that," he said. "Whatever I achieve in the future will also be a result of all those past experiences." Oliveira is already in talks with Aprilia about becoming a test rider in 2026, pending approval from BMW. And he isn't ruling out a return to MotoGP. "For now," he says, "the opportunity isn't there, but the door remains open."